Ever wondered why emotions can feel so overwhelming or difficult to express? Our ability to understand and manage emotions starts in the earliest years of life. Between development in utero and the age of 7, our brains form patterns of emotional regulation and understanding that shape who we are as adults. One of the most crucial roles of caregivers is helping children recognize and validate their emotions. When a caregiver says, "I see you're upset because you broke your toy," they teach the child that emotions are valid and manageable. But when emotions are dismissed, like saying, "Stop crying, you're fine," children may learn to suppress their feelings, believing some emotions are unacceptable. And this can lead to challenges in expressing and regulating emotions later in life. Young children also rely on caregivers for co-regulation. This means caregivers help soothe the child during distress, showing them how to calm down. When this support is consistent, children learn resilience and coping skills. But if caregivers are unavailable or punitive, children struggle to self regulate and carry heightened emotional reactivity into adulthood. Children learn by observing their caregivers. Modeling healthy emotional expression, like calmly stating, "I'm feeling frustrated, so I'm taking a deep breath," teaches constructive emotional management. In contrast, explosive or suppressed emotions in caregivers can create unhealthy patterns for children to mimic. Attachment styles play a significant role in emotional safety. A secure attachment fosters trust, making it easier for children to explore their emotions without fear. But insecure attachments can lead to lasting emotional challenges. Anxious attachment. Children become overly reliant on others for emotional validation, fearing abandonment. Avoidant attachment. Children may suppress emotions and avoid vulnerability, believing their needs will not be met. Disorganized attachment. When caregivers are a source of fear or confusion, children may develop chaotic emotional patterns, alternating between avoidance and clinginess. This insecure attachment stems from inconsistent caregiving, leading to uncertainty and difficulty forming trustful relationships, often resulting in struggles with emotional regulation and expression. These styles often reflect the consistency or inconsistency of caregiving in early life. Developing emotional literacy is another vital step. When caregivers help children name their feelings, like "you seem frustrated because you can't reach your toy," it builds an emotional vocabulary. Without this guidance, children tend to struggle to understand or articulate their emotions, limiting their emotional growth. When emotional needs are unmet, certain patterns often emerge, such as suppression, ignoring emotions to avoid rejection, leading to numbness; reactivity, difficulty managing intense emotions, resulting in impulsive reactions; and avoidance, shying away from vulnerability, which hinders personal growth. These patterns persist into adulthood, but they aren't permanent. Even if emotional development was hindered in childhood, growth is always possible. And here's how. 1. Nurture yourself by providing validation and compassion you may have missed as a child. 2. Expand your emotional literacy through journaling or using tools like an emotion wheel. 3. Develop self-regulation skills with mindfulness, breathing exercises, or grounding techniques. 4. Build healthy relationships with people who validate and encourage you. 5. Seek professional guidance to process past experiences and establish healthier patterns. Understanding how early experiences shaped your emotional development empowers you to grow. Recognize your patterns, reflect on their impact, and rebuild healthier frameworks for emotional understanding and expression. Emotional growth is a lifelong journey. With effort and support, you can cultivate resilience, deepen connections, and embrace your full emotional potential. It all starts with understanding.